Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It is Tuesday afternoon here in the Eastern time zone of the USA. It is 17:15 Zulu on August 27th, 2024. And this is Tuesdays with DX Engineering. This is a show where we have employees and team members of DX Engineering that you may have talked to on the phone, or you may have chatted with on text or via email. Or if you're close enough to Talmadge, Ohio, you may have even met them in the DX Engineering store, which is right inside the Summit Racing Equipment Superstore in Talmadge, Ohio. And really, really excited to have Jeff, KB8ZWT, back on with us today. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Tim, how you doing? From the DXE showroom here in Talmadge, Ohio.
From the DXE showroom, also known affectionately as the candy store. Are you having a good time in there, Jeff?
Yes, we are having a good time. Had a few customers in here. I think we just sold an amplifier. So a few other things today. So people are coming into the store today.
Well, that is great. And, this is the time of year to get an amplifier because there are lots of DXpeditions and lots of activities that are coming on the air, especially state QSO parties. And Jeff, something that I know that is very near and dear to you, there are activations every day on the air that I hear for Parks on the Air.
Yes.
So what's going on with POTA?
So I haven't had a chance to do a whole lot of them this year, but we do have here in Ohio, I think it's SOTABEAMS coming up September 7th, I believe it is.
Yes, Saturday, September 7th, the Ohio State Parks on the Air.
Yes, and I actually reserved a spot for that day out at West Branch State Park. So me and the ICOM 7200 and a few antennas will be going out there.
Well, that's great. And I know there'll be a lot of parks in the state of Ohio on the air that day.
Yes.
Ohio, and you really want state parks, right, Jeff?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And is there a website where you can kind of coordinate or know which parks are going to be activated?
I believe there is something on the OSPATA website. I'm not 100% sure, but I did notice on the Parks on the Air website, some people have already put that they're also going to be out at West Branch that same day. So I don't know if they're doing the OSPATA. My guess is they probably are.
Well, that's great. And so you go to Ohio State Parks on the Air. And of course, Parks on the Air has lots of coordination web activities as well.
Correct.
And so, Jeff, we've been putting together with your help and Troy's help and several of the other team members some packages for guys that they may want to use for the Parks on the Air activations. And I want to bring that up. Let me know when you see it, Jeff. Hopefully pretty quickly there.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Why don't you talk about the Yaesu HF plus 6 meters Parks on the Air kit, POTA-1.
So what that is a kit that we came up with. I believe Troy and Michael and a few others had a lot to do with this. And it's a combination of battery, antenna, coax, a really nice backpack. It has a solar panel for it that rolls up, and you get your antenna tuner. You get a Yaesu 891 radio. So it's everything you need to go out there and just set up. Take it out of the backpack. There's the battery. There's the power cord for the I think the controller of the battery. I can't tell. There's the backpack. Now the backpack's really cool. I believe that's the Chameleon backpack. I actually might be buying one of those because I like that. But everything fits in the bag, and just throw it over your shoulder. There's our DX Engineering 8X cable, 50-footer orange, so people's not going to trip over top of it. Great coax. I need to pick up some of that before I leave here today, maybe. There's the 891. I used to have the 891. I got rid of it. I wish I wouldn't have. Possibly sometime might buy another one. That is, in my opinion, besides my ICOM 7200, got to put that in there. But this 891 is a great radio for doing parks on the air. The receiver on this radio is absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe when I had that radio how I could tune in stations with that thing compared to other radios that I've had in the past. So that's a great radio. Comes with the Rig Expert antenna analyzer. Very important to have when you're working with some of these antennas out in the field or on your home station.
So you've got all the jumpers, all the cables, everything that you would need to do this activation is all in the kit. So, and I know that it says currently that we're out of stock of it, but the trick is that you have the one and only that we have there in Talmadge.
Yeah, and what I did is I just pulled it. We didn't take anything out of any of the boxes. We kind of just wanted to have it here so we can kind of show it that it's here. We have it, so that kit is available. So it's all here, and a couple other antennas that we use for parks on the air.
Right, and Jeff, you also have that Michael and Troy and you worked on the POTA 2 and POTA 3 kits as well, right?
Yes, they have those as well. Yep.
So you can just go on the website, and if you search for POTA-1, POTA-2, POTA-3, all the stuff comes up, and yes. That's really good. You also wanted to talk about SOTABEAMS today, Jeff. What do you got there?
Yeah, I had a customer call the other day, and he does a lot of parks on the air. I believe he was from Kentucky, and he was asking us if we had the band hopper 4020 in stock. He had one of these. It got damaged. He says this is an amazing antenna for his parks on air activations, and he uses a SOTABEAM. I think he said the mini telescoping mast for it. And then another person that I know he uses, I think it's called the band hopper from SOTABEAM as well. And what's nice about this, the customer said, is he can have this up on this mast and on the air within 10 minutes easily. So wow. That, I think I might have to try one of these. I might buy one of these before we go camping, well, not camping, but out to the park on the 7th. So it seems to be a really, really good antenna for doing parks on the air. And I've noticed some of the YouTubers out there, or YouTubes out there, have used this antenna in the past as well.
You know, I'm doing a local parks on the air special event on Monday, and this looks like the real antenna that I'd like to use for that. Covers 40 meters and 20 meters, which is just perfect, and will deploy really fast. The SOTABEAMS Hopper 4020. What a great looking antenna, and what a great idea too, Jeff. This is a slam dunk. We've got 5 of them left on the shelf, but and
I'll send one down the expressway to you.
Yeah, and also I see the here's one of the telescopic masts. Are you seeing that?
Yep, that's the one that I have here. And the customer says he can put that mast up with this antenna and a few guide wires and have it be up on the air at least 10 minutes. It takes him at the most.
Wow. And how tall is the mast for this?
I believe this one's 19 feet, 19, 20 feet, I believe.
Yeah, 23 feet. Boy, that's beautiful. Perfect. I think now it does say that unfortunately the mast is not going to be here until next year, but we do have others. Masts. Yes. Yeah. So, but the 4020 looks like a great antenna solution, Jeff, for, you said 5 or 10 minutes and you're up and on the air?
That's what he says. He can put that mast up with the antenna and a couple guide wires and be on the air in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's great. Let's take a look here at the chat room, Jeff, and see who's in there. Our friend Whiskey Juliet 3 United Don has been watching you and me for a long time.
Yes.
From Philadelphia, and always looking for call signs here. Jeff, give us your call sign. And Skip mentions OSPOTA. That's OSPOTA.org for more information about Ohio State Parks on the Air. Thank you, Parky. And Mike, Kilo Golf 2, Mike, who we've had on the show, Jeff. Yes. Great guy, loves POTA and hashtag POTA life. And Jose from Mexico, X-Ray Echo 2 Zulu Zulu. And our friend Gary, who is one of our vendors, he says he just started POTA activations from parks about a month ago, and he's having a lot of fun. That's W9 X-Ray Tango. And then Skip put in some of the links for the various POTA kits. 1, 2, 3, and 4, Jeff. And I got to believe, Jeff, that between those 4 kits, we've got it covered, right?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Definitely. Now, another thing about Parks on the Air, not only do we need the people out there doing the activations, but we need them hunters as well. And there are a lot of people who do a lot of hunting for these Parks on the Air guys. And that's what makes it all work.
Yes. So, you don't have to go out to have fun, right?
No, you can do it at home.
Yeah. And I would think here with the holiday weekend coming up and all of the good weather, it ought to really be loaded with Parks on the Air. We've got Larry on, Kilo India 5, Mike Charlie. And KG2MM says, do you have the Chameleon SS25 in stock? Just take a look on the website and you'll see very, very easily whether we have it in stock or not. WA8 Oscar Mike, and Ira is on with us, Victor Papa 2 Echo India Hotel, and also J88 India Hotel. And he's getting ready to build a go box. And awesome. So Ira, good to have you on. And having a go box during hurricane season is really good, Jeff.
Yes. You need any help with that, give us a call. We'll help you out.
Yes. And Troy has done a lot of work, and Michael and you as well, in keeping the go box stuff up to date. And we've got Donnie on. Kilo 4 Echo Kilo is on, and Dan WA4 Mike Oscar Mike. Donnie says he just got the FTDX 10 and is doing good, and thanks for the support from DX Engineering. And our friend Jeff, November 8 India Bravo Whiskey. And Don says always great live streams, Tim. Thanks for the useful information. Well, Jeff did all the heavy lifting today. He did all the work and research on the POTA and the SOTABEAMS. And our friend K Delta Victor, Dave from the DX Engineering team, is on here today, and great info for the POTA ops. And you can always call in and talk to Jeff or Dave, Troy, Michael, TJ, any of the guys. Let's see, we've got a discount code for live chat. Well, we don't have one yet.
No,
we need to put that on the list, Jeff.
now, Tim, when I told you we had a customer in here, guess where he was from?
Where? Let me guess. Pittsburgh.
You need a boat.
Oh, he was from Ontario.
Japan.
Oh, a big boat.
Yes.
He was from Japan.
Yeah, so stop into our showroom. We're here. We want to show you what we got here in the showroom. If we don't have it, we'll find something for you that'll work.
That's right. It's just like the mast, Jeff. We have lots of different masts. So if we don't have the one that you initially look at, just ask the guys.
Yes.
If you're coming into the store and Jeff's there, or Wayne, or Mac, any of the guys, Mark in there, Greg, they'll all help you out. And also from Eastern Tennessee, it's Kilo Zulu 4 Tango, India Tango, KZ4IT. Rich, nice to have you on. And Aaron, Kilo Queen 8 Papa, is on with us as well. Boy, that's a good looking fish.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, I hope you have a good holiday weekend, but I'm really excited about your Parks on the Air activation during the Ohio State Parks on the Air activity day. It's really not a contest, right, Jeff?
It's not. It's a go out and have fun.
Yeah, go out, have fun, cook up some dogs and brats,
Yes.
and get some of the club members together and take Jeff's advice. If you're not going to a park, get on the air and work these guys that are out there putting the parks on the air and have some fun. And Jeff, thanks so much for being on the show. It's like old times, and I miss you. And thanks for going into the store and helping all our customers.
No problem. Anytime.
All right. And thanks to all of you for watching. We hope you had fun today, where the subject was Parks on the Air. We'll be back on Thursday, and it's DX Engineering. Rod, K8RR, will be on with me on Thursday, so tune in then. Until Thursday, 73 from DX Engineering.